Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my viewers. This is BCK Ojiako, the boss of Wangele Voice TV. Wetin be this thing where they hear about some disgruntled Yoruba people saying a lot of negative comments about the Isiago, the Airpeace crew is wearing? What's your business with that? What is wrong with Airpeace crew wearing Isiago? The owner of Airpeace is an Igbo man. He is proudly Igbo first and proudly Nigeria. The same Airpeace crew wore Isiago to Sudan to rescue Nigerians when Sudan was in crisis. Not Igbos alone, Nigerians back to Nigeria. The same Airpeace crew wore Isiago to rescue Nigerians, not Igbos alone, in Ukraine. The same Airpeace crew wore Isiago to South Africa when there was xenophobia, to rescue all Nigerians, irrespective of tribe, back to Nigeria. None of these trips made any headline news. And now, he just inaugurated his first flight to London. And some Yorubas are having sleepless nights about this. Out of greed, jealousy, and tribalism. It's really crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. I don't understand why this should happen. So it's better for the politicians to wear Isiago and go to the east and steal their votes. I don't understand why this should be happening. But first of all, not all Yorubas are like this. Majority of Yorubas are good guys. They are our brothers. I don't want to mention names. Plenty of them. It's just few of them that are bedeviled by tribalism that are behaving like this. I don't understand. Ali Onyema single-handedly grew Airpeace to what it is today, surmounting all the obstacles meted to him during the past governments. Today, Airpeace is a success. I give thumbs up to Festus Keyamo, the Minister of Aviation, who played major role to get Airpeace to where it is today. Keyamo, I used to like him when he was an activist, but since he joined politics and supporting bad governance, I dislike him. But that does not mean I will not give him thumbs up. Keyamo, don't try. Thumbs up for you. Also Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, I give him thumbs up too. He doesn't hate the Igbos. Tinubu is good. My personal grudge with him is the alleged role he played during the past presidential election. But that aside, if Tinubu didn't want his minister to play that role, he would have called him to order. He has the power to do that. This thing did not happen without his consent. So Tinubu, for this, I give you thumbs up. You don't try. The funny thing is that about 60% of the organogram of Airpeace are Yorubas. That shows you how Republican and patriotic the Igbos are. So all this noise about Isiago is making me crazy. First of all, who made Babanriga the national dress of Nigeria? Babanriga is the traditional dress of the Hausas. Ashoke is the traditional dress of the Yorubas. And Isiago is the traditional dress of the Igbos. So why this noise? If you not like them, go form your own business. Go and do your business and face the challenges that LP CEO faced. We have Adenuga doing his business, Glow, and other businesses. Good guy. We have Dangote doing his business. But this thing I'm talking about, Ibeto experienced it. Ibeto was cut out of cement business because of the support and encouragement Dangote got from the previous government. Nobody talked about it. It's crazy. Even in the APs, the food they serve cuts across all ethnic tribes. They have tuwo, the Hausa food. They have ewedu, begiri, amala, Yoruba food. They have oha and other soup for the Igbos. So why all this noise? You people are pushing the Igbos to the wall. This incessant castigation and attack on the Igbos is getting to a point where the Igbos might not tolerate it any longer. It has to stop. That's my take on this. Please watch this video.
Igbophobia, the double standards and prejudices facing the Igbo people in Nigeria. The recent controversy surrounding Alan Onyema's choice of dress code for his air hostesses at Air Peace has once again brought to light the deep-seated prejudice and double standards faced by Igbo people in Nigeria. While Onyema's decision should be a matter of personal choice and business prerogative, it has inexplicably sparked outrage among some people, particularly the Yoruba ethnicity, raising questions about the underlying biases and discriminatory attitudes that continue to plague Nigerian society. What is particularly baffling is the selective outrage displayed by some individuals, especially the Yoruba people, who seem to be more concerned about Onyema's choice of attire than addressing more pressing issues of inequality and marginalization faced by Igbo people. This selective outrage is evident in their silence over the presence of Arabic signs on the Naira currency, a symbol of cultural imposition and erasure of indigenous identities. It is also evident in their failure to acknowledge the lopsided nature of Nigeria's political, economic, and social structures, which consistently favor certain ethnic groups over others, particularly the Igbos. The recent Africa Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast AFCON 2023, the team was dressed in traditional Hausa attire, yet there was no backlash or criticism from the Yorubas. Similarly, in Globacom's adverts featuring Yoruba dress codes, there was no outcry from other ethnic groups. This selective outrage only serves to highlight the underlying bias and discrimination faced by the Igbo people in Nigeria. The question then arises, why the hostility towards the Igbo people? Why the constant belittling and marginalization of a people who have contributed immensely to the development and prosperity of Nigeria? The answer lies in a deep-seated fear and resentment towards the Igbo, Igbophobia, which is rooted in historical injustices and prejudices. Assuming Air Peace is owned by a man from the north, will they have such evil plans? This same air peace lifted most of their kids from Sudan, even when their government could not do so. The same air peace freely evacuated Nigerians who were left stranded as a result of the Russia-Ukraine war. None of this made serious headlines. The Igbo people have long been seen as a threat to the status quo in Nigeria. Their enterprising spirit, strong sense of identity, and quest for self-determination have often been met with suspicion and hostility from other ethnic groups, particularly the Yoruba and the Fulani. All these are the reasons why Igbos want their nation. They want a nation where they will develop on their own without anybody seeing them as a threat. The recent incidents involving Onyema's dress code and the backlash from some Yoruba individuals are symptomatic of this underlying Igbophobia. It is a manifestation of the deep-seated prejudices and biases that continue to divide Nigeria along ethnic lines. The hatred and bigotry towards the Igbo people in Nigeria are deeply rooted and continue to manifest in various forms. Despite the Igbo people's desire for self-determination and independence, they are met with resistance and hostility from other ethnic groups, including the Yorubas. Allow the Igbos go their separate way. It's that simple. Family Writers Press International. Stay tuned.
2 million, and even went ahead to give our students in Europe, in the Caribbean, in the United States, in Canada, and in the UK, 15% rebate on the already reduced economy fare, because many of them don't have route to their needs. Within 24 hours, the almighty airlines or the foreign climb started bringing their business. The dollar was still what it was then, and then when it looked as
this, of course, is the inaugural flight.
I expect the traditional Nigerian hospitality, which we have started seeing from right from
United Kingdom, really leading up to this. But I would say that, look, as FAN, we will continue to support our Nigerian airlines and our flag carriers. We'll make sure that they have the necessary support. In fact, we did dedicate a whole bridge to them, really just to show how excited we are. But again, I'm really excited about this, and this is all about Nigeria, so a day to celebrate indeed.
From cost competitiveness to passenger facilitation, travelers welcome Airpeace's new offering with 260 passengers aboard for the inaugural flight. So you were extremely eager to get on this.
amazing.
All right, so tell me what your expectations are. This, of course, is the inaugural flight.
I expect the traditional Nigerian hospitality, which we have started seeing from right from the check-in and the boarding. You can see the atmosphere here. Everyone is happy. It just feels like we are home, and they will look forward to a smooth, enjoyable flight. Lively, of course. Amazing crew as we are seeing them. They started off well, so we expect that by the time we are landing, it will all be fun, and we'll be relaxed, and they would have enjoyed this flight tremendously. And we look forward to being on Airpeace continually.
It's not Nigerians putting something for, the abroad people. It's like Nigerians can partake of this, ingenuity, and I just feel a sense of pride. So yeah, I know it's going to be an awesome flight.
This is a big win for all of us Nigerians, and I believe that we're all going to be patronizing massively. I'm very proud of Airpeace, very proud of Mr. Onyema and what he's doing with Airpeace. He's been there for Nigeria so many times, and Nigerians really need to support him and just be there for Airpeace and for him as well.
My name is John Paul.
John Paul, and you, sir?
Keith Lojima.
Yeah, we expect a smooth ride all through. I mean, the weather is good and we're all prepared and we're all set to go.
The excitement is put us over the moon, Yeah. So a smooth ride. The weather is good, except that around London, there's some kind of weather, but it's not that much.
This is what we're talking about. This is Zobo, served on an international flight emanating from Nigeria. It's never happened. We've been served foreign delicacies, but this is Zobo. This is Kilishi, and that's what we're talking about.
Revenue projection for the global air transport sector in 2024 has revealed a mixed fortune for regions. However, net profitability projections for airlines at the global level is expected to be well below the cost of capital in 2024. As the London tarmacs welcome a new entrant, this airlines looks to continue spreading its wings and conquering new territories. Abby Olawi for Arise News.
I was